Hi, so I just wanted to do this video as a bit of a catch-up video because I really haven't stuck with doing the videos that I said I would do. So the plan originally was to do a daily video for the whole 12 weeks of this trip, but that hasn't happened. Many reasons, but mainly because we've just been chilling out. We were really busy before we came away on the trip and with the drive down, and we've just been relaxing. So I just wanted to kind of fill in on where we've got to since the last check-in. So that was at the end of day 4. So we were there at Altura on the motorhome park there, and last time you saw me was sat on the bench there. So what I've done is I've just written a few notes on the things that we've been up to since then to kind of bring you up to date on what we've been doing and where we've been seeing and stuff like that. So that was day 4. So on day 5 we moved to Tavira and to the Algarve Motorhome Park, and the reason I'm looking down is I've got notes here so I don't miss anything. That was really nice. If you look on Park4Night, it looks like their picture is showing you like as if it's in the middle of the town, and it's not particularly appealing the way they've done that, but actually it's just outside the town, and it's a nice location, very quiet, and easy walking distance into the town, so it's kind of got the best of both worlds really. So that's the Algarve Motorhome Park at Tavira. Apologies for my pronunciations, as I've said in previous videos. And while we was there, we had a walk around the town, really nice town. We found a bar there called Dave's Bar, very popular with expat Brits. Good price in the back street. Yeah, not nice enough bar. But if you want that true Portuguese experience, maybe not there. We also did the boat trip across to the island there where you can go and walk along the beach, because in Tavera there's not really, not at least what we found, any nice beaches, but you can do a little short boat trip to this little island just off of there, and it was €2.20 return for an adult, so not much at all. Really good boat service out there, and it's actually a nice little trip down the river as well, so even if you kind of just got the boat straight back, it's been a nice little boat trip to do. And when we walked along there, it was really nice. I actually enjoyed walking around that beach, and because we went on a day where it was threatening rain, and it did rain a little bit, it was actually really quiet, whereas I think it's normally a lot busier, so that was good. So that was really Tavera there. We then had 2 nights there, and then so that's day 5 and 6, and then day 7 we then moved on, and we had a bit of a problem finding somewhere to go. So we were moving towards Albufeira, and there were 2 motorhome parks down by the beach that we wanted to potentially stay at one of those. Got to the first one, our first choice, that was fully full, and that was about 9 o'clock in the morning. It was very early in the day, and it was already full. Went next door, that was full as well. So we were getting a bit desperate by this stage, and the motorhome park in the middle of Albufeira didn't really have brilliant reviews, bit of a mixed bag, some great, some terrible. So we didn't really want to go there, but we were running out of choices. So we went there, they had spaces, and it was great. I personally don't understand some of the other reviews. We had a good sized plot. Yes, the facilities there were dated, but they were very clean. And the price people were moaning about, which I thought was really good value. And as we've moved further along the coast, actually, it's appearing to be even better value than we first thought. So that was in Albufeira. A good thing about that was you could just walk into the town. And that was nice. We walked down to town, walked along the beach, really nice beach there, and we walked around to the marina. Just nice little walk. There's plenty of little bars and things, and even in like the more touristy areas, we found the prices to be really good at both the bars, the restaurants, and generally really. So yeah, we really liked it there, and we actually extended our stay to 3 nights at that motorhome park. We were only going to stay 2 nights, but we actually stayed an extra night. And to be honest, I could have happily stayed there longer, but because we just got to get moving, because we need to be in Porto at the beginning of April. So I'm just going to check my notes to see what I've missed. Yeah, one thing I do want to mention is a little cafe. So if you go to the motorhome park in Albufeira, there it's right by a roundabout, and if you take the road that goes almost like uphill at that roundabout, it will take you down. You follow a road round, keep going straight down, and you'll end up with two little like cafes next door to each other. We went to the second one because that was the one I read the reviews on Google about. So you've come from that roundabout, keep walking, you go past the first one, and then literally next door to it there's another cafe. We went in there and it was brilliant. I had a sausage sandwich. Tracy had the biggest load of toast we've ever seen. We had 2 coffees, and the total bill was something like €3.50. And it was really nice. So definitely recommend that little cafe there. It's mainly a locals cafe, but yeah, really nice food. There's also a good thing about Albufeira. There's an Aldi and Lidl right next door to each other. Sort of, didn't really time it, maybe 10-minute walk from the campsite there. So that's a good place to do your shopping. And that was it really. So that was our time in Albufeira. So that's days 7, 8 and 9. And then days 10, 11 and 12. So for those we moved to, I just checked my diary and where we were. Oh, that's right, of course. So that's where we've just moved from now. So we were at the motorhome park called Elodie and Romney's, run by 2 ladies. Really nice motorhome park they got there. Gets very busy. We got the last slot. I think that was about 10 o'clock in the morning, and they said they weren't going to have anything for about an hour, and we said, well, we'll happily wait, that's not a problem. And then she actually realised she was reserving a slot for somebody who wasn't turning up till later. So she gave us that slot and moved him into one of the ones that people were moving from later on. Nice place, nice showers there, and a toilet. So yeah, good facilities. We extended. We went to stay there for 2 nights, and we extended that to 3 nights. I'm just looking at my notes. And from there, really, we just did walking. So we walked down to the beach and down to the bar area, bars and restaurants areas down there. But also, there's a really nice walk along the cliffs. So walk along the beach there is really nice. And if you walk down to the beach and then turn left, you'll get to a car park where you'll see lots of motorhomes, and so you might be tempted to go and park up at that motorhome. But we have seen things on Park4Night where people have received fines because it is a car park. Even though they say you can park there overnight, the rules apparently say you can't, and people have been fined, so just be careful of that. So anyway, as you get down to the beach, basically turn right, and there's a cliff top walk that takes you to, we went as far as Bengali Beach, but you can go further. And Bengali Beach is where you can get boat trips out to the caves and things like that. But a really nice cliff walk, a little bit strenuous. There was some places where we had to do a bit of scrambling, so just be aware of that. But it was a really nice, relaxed few days. And then now we've moved on to CampingCar Figueira. Again, all these names I'm going to put in the description. So Figueira, maybe. My pronunciation is rubbish, but I'll put all those in the description. It's a bit out of town, and it seems to be getting less and less choice now of motorhome places and campsites. So I think we'll be jumping quite bigger steps now between places, and some of them have got not particularly good reviews. So we're just going to have to watch that now. But we're now here. It's quite a small site. I think it's about 30 odd pitches. They're quite small, and it's quite a way out from really anything, really, to be honest. But it's a nice place. We've just had to walk down into the village and the neighbouring village and got some shopping and come back. And tomorrow, well, I'll tell you more about tomorrow when we get there. But we may well be getting a bus into Lagos or somewhere like that to have a look around. But I'll cover that more later. Anyway, so there you go. I've jumped and I've done, sort of 8-9 days in one go. And I think I'll probably do that now because actually it gives me more to talk about rather than doing the really short videos and give you a bit more information about the places. Great. Right, well, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. I haven't really pushed the subscribes and likes and things, but if you do want to do that, that's great. If not, hey, that's fine. Anyway, until the next one. See you then. Bye.